People are buying even more online, and Amazon is crushing the competition, especially since the pandemic started. There are an estimated 126 million Prime members in the US alone. Amazon has armies of affiliates in their associates program, making hundreds, thousands, and tens of thousands per month. I've been earning a full-time income from affiliate marketing since 2015 when I got laid off from my project management job. I'll tell you the process to get started with Amazon Associates, plus I'll show you 3 examples of actual Amazon affiliate niche sites, including what they are earning. Here are the main phases. You need to find the perfect niche, and we'll talk about how to do that even if you don't have any ideas right now. Number 2, you'll set up the site in a quick way without a bunch of software that's expensive that you don't need. And third, you will publish content and product reviews especially, and I'll tell you what to do even if you don't own the products. So we'll cover the main steps and then I'll show you some of those examples. Now be sure to stick around till the end so I can tell you why I like Amazon and working with them as an affiliate, even though their commission rates are lower than some other programs. Plus, I'll also tell you about how much money you need to get started. Now, when I got started with affiliate marketing, I didn't know a thing about making money online or websites or Amazon Associates or anything like that. So why would you listen to me when there are so many bozos on YouTube spouting off nonsense? Well, number 1, I was featured in CNBC about Amazon soaring during the pandemic. I've sold sites for multiple 6 figures and I'm well known as an expert in the Amazon affiliate program. If you're brand new to all this stuff, here's how affiliate marketing works. If you recommend a product and someone makes a purchase after using your affiliate link, you get a commission. I found the Smart Passive Income podcast back in 2013, and at the time, I didn't know anything about starting a website or making money online. But I acted fast, I started a site, I failed even faster, and I used my project management chops to cut the learning curve. Amazon pays a commission based on the category of the product. It's somewhere between 1 and 10%. You'll probably sell a variety of products in many different categories, so your average commission rate is going to vary. I've heard people earning 3 to 5% on average, or as high as 8, depending on what they're selling. So I would say 3 to 5% is a realistic range. You're probably wondering, how much can you really make if you're in the Amazon Associates program? 1 to 10% is pennies on the dollar. My buddy Gaurav got started with Amazon affiliate marketing during the lockdown in April of 2020. By December of 2020, he had worked really hard and made over 10K in just December, all from Amazon. My other friend Christy, she has a 2-year-old site in a fairly obscure niche. She's making about $1,800 to $2,500 per month from Amazon, and that's only about half of the overall revenue for the site. My other friend Melissa, she just hit $1,000 per month in December of 2020, and she was making hundreds of dollars per month before growing her revenue towards the end of last year. So you can earn a smaller amount or many thousands per month. And like everything, it really depends on how much you put into the project. By the way, I've interviewed Gaurav, Christy, Melissa, and several other people, so you can hear their stories directly from them on my channel. Now, let's get started. First, you need to find your niche. You need to find the topic for your website. So I recommend you find the intersection of your interest with the products on Amazon. You want to find that overlap. Now, you don't have to follow your passion or be obsessed, but it makes it easier to work on something if you have an interest in it. For example, I would enjoy thinking and writing about beer and camera gear and hiking more than quilting or grooming cats or something like that. You know what you like, so list out 5 or 10 hobbies, pastime, or interests that you personally have. Then you can go straight to Amazon and browse around. You can simply search for some products that are in departments related to your interest. Within a few moments, you'll know exactly what products are out there, plus you can quickly see some related items on those same product pages. In less time than it takes to pick out a movie on Netflix, you should be able to generate dozens of products on Amazon. You'll find things that you're familiar with, maybe you own, and things that you didn't even know existed. You should also think about the size of the niche and if people are actually looking for the information that you're going to be publishing on your website. Your site will get traffic after someone searches on Google for something like best yoga mat for beginners, or best yoga mat for travel, or best yoga mat for toddlers, whatever they're searching for. Those phrases are called keywords. There are tools that will tell you the estimated number of searches per month in Google for that phrase. A couple keyword research tools are free, but most of them are paid. KW Finder, SEMrush, Keywords Everywhere, Ahrefs, those are all paid tools. Ubersuggest is free, but it has very limited capability, and trust me, you're going to want to throw your laptop out the window after all the freaking pop-ups distract you from what you're trying to do. So basically, you can check the keyword in the keyword research tool of your choice for the estimated search volume. I like to have keywords that have a monthly volume of, say, 10 searches per month up to about 5,000 or so. Remember, these are estimates. These are not exact numbers, but the tools will give you an idea of the relative searches compared to other keyword phrases. You should definitely use the keyword golden ratio, a great way to find underserved keywords on the web. It's the supply and demand of keywords, and it will help you find long tail keywords. The KGR is beyond the scope of this video, so you should check it out later. Just look it up. Here's some other ways to see if the niche is active and big enough for you to pursue. So you could check Google Trends to see the general growth or decline of a niche. Look for active blogs and Facebook groups, maybe Instagram accounts, TikTok, Pinterest boards, forums, all those things. You basically want to see that people and groups are engaged and interested in the topic. Next step, number 2, set up the site. Luckily, this portion is less of an art and more of a science. You can treat it mechanically and pretty much just follow the process. I can finish this step and build out the infrastructure of a site in about an hour or so. Now, if you're brand new, maybe it'll take you a full day, or you can set aside a weekend for this little project. The steps to set up the site are fairly straightforward. You'll need to select a domain name, set up the hosting account, and then set up WordPress with a theme. Now, it's best to pick a domain that's brandable. The ideal situation is a brandable name that has a keyword or two in the domain name. Of course, if you have dozens of items that you might review over the course of time, like maybe your niche is outdoors or fitness, then you won't really be able to sneak like 1 or 2 keywords into the domain name. It won't make sense. So in that case, you'll want something just brandable. So something like, I'm just going to make these up, fitnessgurureviews.com, yogamaster.com, outdoorfreak.com, I don't know, Doug's Awesome. Just pick something, right? I basically like short domain names, and I like to stick to .com. You have tons of options for hosting, and I like a couple companies right now that I've been using for a few years. One is MDD Hosting and one is SiteGround. I am not one of those guys that will tell you you have to use X company because I'm an affiliate for it and blah, blah, blah. You can use whatever company you want. Hosting is a commodity. Just don't get the cheapest hosting company because they typically have terrible customer service and support. You'll probably end up paying about $5 to $12 per month. I'll break down the cost at the end so you have an idea what you need to get started. Over the first couple months is actually fairly modest. Next step, choose a WordPress theme. Please don't agonize over selecting a theme. You could change it later if you need to. I recommend using one of the default WordPress themes if you get stumped. Why? All the WordPress themes are free. They're fast enough, and they look pretty good out of the box. They're going to work pretty well. And security should be tight because WordPress wants to keep those updated. They roll a new one out each year. Now, you should also check out the free versions of GeneratePress and Astra. Those are pretty good free themes, again, that look pretty good right out of the box, and you don't have to pay anything for the free versions of those. You'll have other things to worry about that are way more important than the theme, so don't worry about the theme right now. Save yourself the hassle with battling with all the minutia of like customizing a theme. That's one of the main issues that I have with people telling you have to get like a page builder or something. If you want to get a premium theme, that's great. I actually use a premium theme myself that I pay for each year. And the good part about those premium themes is you get support if you need it, and that's why you have to pay for it. Personally, I use the Focus WordPress theme, but like many of these things, you can use whatever you want. I'm not pushing anything specific here. Third, publish content. Our goal is intercepting a customer on the way to Amazon. Someone who wants to learn more about a product, they're planning on buying it, you just have to intercept them on the way to Amazon. I recently bought a new camera for YouTube, so I Googled something like best camera for YouTube videos or best camera for vlogging, so I could understand what features to look for in the specific camera options for that given month, right? I wanted to know the new gear. That's the value that you're providing to a visitor to your site. So with content, luckily, this is the perfect thing to have templates for, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel and figure out what to write for every single piece of content. Here are the steps for writing that content. Create a list of topics using the keywords from your research before. You should outline the content so that you have some basis to what to write. It makes it much easier than just staring at the blinking cursor. And you should definitely use the perfect Amazon review template so you don't have to stare at that blank screen and the blinking cursor. You can get a copy of the template. It's freely available. You can use it yourself, or you can give it to your VA or writer or whoever is writing the content for you. And then you publish the content. You have a bunch of keywords and product ideas from before, and you could also come up with some great questions to be informational articles. Those are great topics to write about since informational posts are often less competitive and easier to rank for in Google. And I want to let you know you don't need as many keywords as some people may suggest. I say just 10 or 20 keywords are enough to get started. A few other people will say you need hundreds of keywords to get started and you need to publish 100 posts before you launch. But I disagree with that because it's too overwhelming. When I started my first site, I was afraid of writing anything. I didn't know where to start. And I scoured the web. I reviewed sites like the Wirecutter, the Spruce, and other best-in-class review sites to see what they were doing. And that's where the perfect Amazon affiliate review template came from. With a template, it's much easier to write. Here are the parts of the template. First, you have the article title, usually just your keyword. So best camera for YouTube videos or best camera for vlogging. Then you jump into your intro paragraph and let the people know that they're in the right place. Something like, are you looking for the best vlogging camera for YouTube? And then they know we're in the right place. I like to have a section on each of the main features of a product. So maybe for this camera example, it's a flip out screen, or maybe a lens or lighting or something like that that comes with a kit. Each product that you recommend should have a section, like a little mini review. And you should cover each one of the features that you mentioned in the previous section. Be sure that you add your affiliate link for each of the products. Now, you don't need a plugin. You can use the free SiteStripe tool from Amazon. You can get the text and image links with SiteStripe. It's totally free. There are plugins out there that allow you to insert images and buttons and some other things, but a lot of that is too much if you're just starting your site. So I recommend you use the SiteStripe tool from the very beginning, and then you can change over to a plugin if you want to in the future. Next section is about the product and what the owners think of the product. So you can look at some reviews on Amazon and some other places. Finally, you end with the conclusion, usually a strong call to action for a specific product, and that's it. If you don't own the product and you don't have a way to physically hold it to do the review, then here's what you can do. Read the product description on Amazon. Read all that you can at the manufacturer's website. Download the user manual. It's free, like 99% of the time, and it's a gold mine of information. Read some of the reviews on Amazon, some of the 5-star and 3-star and 1-star. Get a full range of the pros and cons of the product. And you could search for reviews in forums or other review websites that may have that specific product. Getting started with Amazon affiliate marketing is relatively inexpensive. You can expect to spend about $200 or so in the first 6 to 8 weeks. You'll need to get hosting, which I said you'll pay roughly $10 per month or so. You'll need to get some keyword research tools, so that may be $30 to $50 per month, but you probably only need that for 1 or 2 months. just while you're doing keyword research. And you may want to buy a premium theme, maybe a couple little plugins or something like that. So you don't need $200 all in the first day. You need $200 over the course of a couple months or so. Of course, there's no top-end budget, just like anything. If you want to spend more money, you could outsource a lot of this. You can outsource a lot of the content and hire content teams or an agency to do a lot of the work for you. But overall, it's a pretty inexpensive endeavor to get started with. Now, before I tell you why I like Amazon Associates so much, if you want more details on the process, check out more of my videos on YouTube. I go super in depth on my blog as well. There's links for all the things that we're talking about in the description. So the fact is, Amazon does pay a lower commission rate, but here's why I still love being an Amazon affiliate. The friction to buy on Amazon is so low. People can buy something directly from their phone, or they could shout at Alexa and order something without even tapping their screen or anything. The other part is you get a commission for all the products in someone's order, not just the item that you link to. Amazon has a diverse range of products, from hiking gear to industrial supplies to kids' toys to adult toys. Yes, that kind of adult toy. Amazon sells all sorts of stuff. You can market products using a blog or YouTube or social media or whatever you want. It's very, very flexible. So if you're getting started with affiliate marketing, Amazon is probably the fastest and easiest way, and it's the easiest way to get conversions to happen. Now let's look at 3 sites earning from Amazon. First, we have Best Roof Box. My buddy Alex Cooper of WP Eagle, that's a YouTube channel, he's earning over $1,000 per month from this site, and it's a pretty small niche. These are storage boxes that fit on the roof of your car. So you can see how this expands into so many different topic ideas, and he can write so many articles because there's so many car models and so many different little roof boxes. He's documenting everything on his channel, so be sure to check that out. Next, we have Homebrew Academy, and the focus of the site is one of my favorite hobbies and the #1 enemy of my liver. It's beer, and I love beer. My buddy Carl Steinmeier is making about $5,000 per month, and a third of that is from Amazon. And finally, we have Swim University. My other friend Matt Giovanisi of Money Lab, he has a YouTube channel too, and he's running this swimming pool and hot tub site, and he made $162,000 in 2020 from Amazon. Want to know more about Amazon affiliate marketing and getting traffic to your site? Check out some of my other videos and subscribe if you dig it. It's like giving me a tip that I could buy a beer with. And you definitely want to snag those templates and tools. Just head over to my site, nichesiteproject.com. It's all free. I'm Doug Cunnington, and I'll see you in the next video.